Welcome to Hampton Roads Happenings. I'm Leanne Rains Benedetto. Today we're talking pension plans, or perhaps more accurately, the lack of pension plans. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, during the early 1990s, 35% of private industry employees were working for an employer that provided a pension plan. By 2011, that number had dropped to 18%. Here to talk about that, two of Hampton Roads' premier financial advisors, Ron Dukes and Jim Haas. Thank you so much for joining us both. Boy, this is so important.
Right.
My dad, retired from IBM, Golden Watch, the whole thing, but those days seem to be past us. Jim, are pension plans a thing of the past?
It's headed that way, but two key words I would say: the defined benefit plan, which is probably what your dad had, where he knew he was going to retire at 50% or 75 or maybe even 100% of what he made, and they would make that promise to him. But now it's more of a defined contribution, and the contribution coming from you. So you're the one who decides how much you put in. Nobody is holding your hand or making that happen regardless. So I think the responsibility now is on people to try to look and take care of their own retirement.
Ron, for those of us who don't have pensions, how do you recommend you make up for that income in retirement?
Well, it's very important to begin planning early. The sooner you can start to plan to put aside some money for retirement, the better. It's the type of thing, if you wait till you've retired, it's too late.
That's definitely too late.
But it's never too late, to do something and to sit down with us or with a professional that can help them to determine where they are, what their objectives are, how much money they're going to need at retirement, how much money they have now, and how to get to what they need.
And Jim, how much money do you need to set up something?
Well, that's sort of a math problem, but it depends on what your lifestyle, what you want your lifestyle to be in retirement, how much money you want to have, and then you can back up. And then again, one of the problems with this, it is a defined contribution. You have to decide how much you're going to put in. We can help people do that, but you also assume the risk for how the investment is going to work. And nobody has guaranteed you 65, 75, 80%. That's the 401k plan. You pick the investments, you make the choices, you assume the risk, you decide on your risk, so we can help people with that.
I think people need to not be afraid to ask these questions, and I think that's what most people are. All right, so folks, if you have any questions about how your pension plan or your lack of a pension plan is going to affect your retirement, here's the number to call. It's on the screen right now for a full portfolio review with Ron and Jim, and this is free of charge. The number to call, 757-873-0454, and this is a $500 value, so call now.